And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, and welcome back. We're getting our first round of weather, and this is going to be bright for just a second because I got in a hurry getting everything. I got the lights turned on now where everything's visible. Sorry about that, of getting things thrown together. That thunderstorm come on, I've been watching, and we enter our first round of thunderstorm activity as this bad weather moves through. And again, this is a thunderstorm, and again, those can quickly turn into other things. But let's go to radar as we get this rolling. Of course, brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Let's go to Kemper County is where we're going to start now, where this thunderstorm is located. This is going to be northeastern Lauderdale County, taking in about where the Ralph Morgan Rodeo sits, just right there at the line at Lauderdale. And it's going to be due north where the actual storm is. This leg that is right here is going to come through the Lauderdale area. We have two eyes of this storm that are just to the west of Highway 45. It's going to be due south of where the Chicken Shack is, where the Cowboy Church is. Let's zoom into these areas here and work our way down to Lauderdale County of where all of this potential is happening right now. If you go up Highway 39 past Samdale Monument, you're into heavy, heavy rain there as you go, stretches back out west to Chet's Paint and Body here in Center Hill, out to West Lauderdale Elementary School. Blackwater, where the Baptist Church is there. A lot of rain there. As you go around the curve there and you get past where the EMEPA substation is there, it lightens up a little bit as you go on in toward DeKalb. Now, east of Highway 39 is where this heavy activity lies. Let's look at this closely. Townsend community, all of this storm is on top of y'all. The Cowboy Church here, this is Townsend Road in between there and Highway 16. Let's look here where the center of this storm is heading toward Highway 45. Oak Grove community, it is all on there. As we zoom in on these roads here in Oak Grove, this is going to be on Oak Grove Blackwater Creek Road is where this storm is sitting. As we pull this up to look at the locations of where it's going to be headed to, Ingdendale, it will be at your location within 7 minutes. Now, that's just barely north of Lauderdale there at 2 Mile Bottom is where that is. Painville, as it crosses the state line there, will be there in 18 minutes. It will be at Portable within 5 minutes. So if you're anywhere around Highway 45 there, where Mr. Jack's store was there, where the railroad tracks, Pulpwood Yard is, a lot of rain coming your way. Severe thunderstorm warning. This will be in Livingston, Alabama, our friends, right across the state line within 30 minutes. As we back out and we look at this line, if you'll look at this, this is headed straight toward the Livingston, Alabama area here. Now, we got two tracks that we're watching with this storm. Let's go back into this second one. We looked primarily probably as the crow flies within 5 miles of each other. We've got Cullum here in Kemper County. As we go across the pine trees and through these rural routes here, and we come up on, let's zoom in on this. And this is going to be St. John's Road. If you live on St. John's Road, or if you live on Hagewood Road, I believe that's what that is. Hogeye Road. I read that wrong. Hogeye Road. If you live there, be ready. And, of course, Hogeye Road, if I am not mistaken, is going to be right there in 2 Mile Bottom. As you come through, there's a dirt road to the left that goes back through here, through the rural route that you can go up through DeKalb in these areas. This is before you get to Portable. These storms are going to cut across right there. As we back up, the water tower sits up here on the hill on 45 before you get into Portable, and you back up at the county line right here as you drop off. Heavy, heavy rain there. As you get down to where the Clays used to live there, it was a nightclub at one time. I think it's a hunting place now, the big metal building right there. As you come around the curve after you drop off the hill there, that road right in there is where it's going to start raining there in Tamala. I need to look at the name of that building, but I think everybody knows the one that I'm trying to describe as you just get into Kemper County on the right-hand side of the road on 45. A lot of rain through there. Be careful. We've got this coming from these areas back west here in Kemper that come across 495. Y'all got all this rain earlier, but the severe thunderstorm warning for Lauderdale and for Kemper is now in effect. And as we look at this, let's read what the National Weather Service, I didn't read that a moment ago. Let's go ahead and jump in on this. The National Weather Service tells us that this has got hail with it, could damage vehicles. And we'll turn this on here in just a moment. At 10:56, about 3 to 4 minutes ago, radar indicated a severe thunderstorm located near Tamala, or 8 miles north of Lauderdale, moving east at 40 miles an hour. 60-mile-an-hour winds with this. Large-size hail could be involved with it. So let's back out now and let's just see what's going on with hail. With these storms. Let's go down here and turn this on and see what we've got. Hail path. And sure enough, we do have hail picking up with this. And let's zoom in on this. all of this, if you're just turning on and looking at this, the different colors of radar, all this red is rain. This purple is where we've got hail. Let's look at this closely. Oak Grove all through here. Now, if you're in Oak Grove and you see it, post me about if it's coming down, how big it is, so we can pass that on. Janet Temple just told me that scuba has already had buckets of water. It's gone through right now in the scuba area. So Debbie Stewart watching also there at the church. Lena Smith is watching. Thank you. As we look at this, we go back to this hail. It could be worse. There's no doubt. Kemper Springs, this area here, a lot of that. All in there, we've got chances of hail. As you look at this road here, that's going to be, again, St. John's Road is where we've had small amounts of hail. Now, let's turn the hail off, and let's go in here and take a look at this, the winds that are coming with this, of what's with it. Now, before I turn that on, as you look at different shades and colors, this is now what is coming down. This purple is intense rain. There's only one level higher than that, as if that were to go black on us. This is extreme rain here in Kemper County. This stretches from just about, as you get into Kemper County, all the way up to Porterville. Porterville all the way around up to Sukanachi, where the old pulpwood yard is. If y'all are familiar with that, that's going to be coming your way in just a few moments if you live in these areas here. Let's look at this. This starts here. This is downtown Porterville here. This is going to be the DeKalb Porterville roads. It splits, goes across there. Look at that. Chapel Hill Road. Also that, I'm turning my head, Amerson Road. So those areas have got this. And this storm now sitting, it's Brown Road, just right there by y'all. And this is going to be somebody's driveway right here. This storm will be at Painville in 14 minutes, Sledge in 17 minutes, and our friends right across the state line at Boyd, Alabama. Y'all be ready. This will be there in 19 minutes, and we'll be in Livingston in 28 minutes. A very strong storm. And with these storms, you always have to be very careful because they are capable of producing something bigger, and it can happen in a moment's flash. Now, we have rain moving in toward the NAS Meridian area here at the airstrips there. We've got it there at the front gate. As we zoom in on this is the airstrips out at NAS Meridian. Rain moving through there. In Lauderdale, y'all are going to have this, and also out at Dalewood here in the next few moments. Now, the intensity of this storm picks up roughly about 2 miles into Kemper County. That's pretty heavy, though, coming there at right there at the airstrip there. Be ready. Let's zoom up here. Right at Scuba at the moment, downtown Scuba, just some light rain, nothing heavy. As we go east and follow 16 over toward Geiger, Alabama, as we get past here, the old Neville plantation that sits there on the left, little Billy Owens' home, this out here, Mr. Henry Warren's, it is buckets of rain coming down. The Dudleys in this area here, and David Bryan, all through here, Lover's Lane. Y'all have got a lot of rain, and it's heavy. It picks up at a little intensity as you reach Highway 17, where this is going to dead end down here by M&M's, and you turn right to go down toward Kim Waste. Look at this. As you cut through this road here to go to Gainesville, this is a 2-lane road, very curvy. If you're on that road, if you could pull over to a safe place and just let this pass, it'd be a whole lot better for you. Now, there's no warnings right there as of yet. We could expect to see this as we double-check. Well, yes, we do. Severe thunderstorm warning for Sumter County, Alabama until 11:45. That just went into effect just a moment ago there. Locations impacted will be Livingston, Epps, ML, Boyd, Alabama, the University of West Alabama. If you're at the University of West Alabama watching me, get ready. There's a thunderstorm headed your way. Could be intense, a lot of this. If you've got your windows down, this is one of the worst things that happened during a thunderstorm is you left your window cracked, and the next thing you know, it's flooded your vehicle. You can't hardly sit in it on the way home. There ain't nothing worse, and I'll just be blunt, than having wet underwear from sitting on a seat, is it? Just feels bad. So make sure to get that rolled up there. You got time in Livingston, Alabama to be prepared. But we're watching this stuff. Let's go back here. Now, this is our thunderstorm warning we're watching. Let's turn off this so everybody can see the big picture of what's going on here. We've got showers. All of this that's here at Jackson is going to be coming through and affecting us later on again today. So this is not over as this moves across. And again, potential for bad weather all throughout this storm. Let's go up and look north of us here. Actually, kind of light rain at Starkville at the leading edge of this storm. Right now, Kemper County is the absolute worst that we've got going on in the state of Mississippi right now. Some showers building back here in Jackson, but Kemper is the absolute worst. Let's go over to Newton County. Our friends in Newton, how many folks are watching there? A lot of rain there for you. Just got a note from Debbie Penny that is pouring in Chucktown, West Lauderdale Elementary School area. Heavy rain at Fraser Grove there in Kemper County, I'm being told. Heavy lightning in Portable at Jack Webb's stores, Debbie Stewart says. That's right over by where the Pulpwood Yard used to be downtown by the post office, LaWanda Grantham's area, right in there. So we got a lot happening there as we look at downtown Portable, right in there. Now, hang on, we're going to come back to Newton. We just had some sheer winds pop up with this storm that's right on the Kemper County line, and we're having 58-mile-an-hour sheer winds with this. So Livingston, Alabama, you're in the path of this as it comes across. Now, let me explain with sheer winds. Again, as you know, the different people watch and understand what's happening. This area here is right on the state line. Paineville, Alabama, right across the line there. This does not necessarily mean this is on the ground. This is up in the air, 58-mile-an-hour sheer winds, which means it can drop within a second and do damage. It doesn't mean that it's a tornado, but 58-mile-an-hour winds, when it touches the ground, can damage sheds, bend things, break tree limbs. It's not on the ground. It's in the air with radar indicated. But with always, that even makes it that much more dangerous that it could, at a moment's notice, touch down and affect things. Now, this is in line to be coming toward, if you're on Highway 17 here, right out east of Kemper County toward Boyd, Alabama, and Livingston is nowhere through here through the trees. It is very close, so Livingston, y'all pay attention to this storm as it makes its way toward you. Now, we've got this warned area here in Lauderdale County. Let's go up here and look at what we got. There's Tamala right up here, right across the Kemper County line. This is Old 45. This is where Ralph Morgan's house is as we look at this, and we cross that line. This is the old Highway 45. Years and years ago, before they put in the 4-lane that kind of goes through there. We look at these roads. Let's zoom in on some of this. Henry Wedgeworth Road, that's where the rain really picks up there. Old Highway 45 North, as I mentioned there. That sheer wind, we want to watch this. Edendale is getting dumped on. Now, we've got this storm that has moved across the heart. Let's turn back on our location so you can see what's going on here. This is the Chicken Shack. This is going to be due south. This is the 2 Mile Bottom area just east out here. Edendale is right in here. We go across here, and let's look at these roads here. Jack Webb's store sits about right here, and this is going to be southeast of Jack Webb's store. This is, let's see here, Sun Mobley Road, and that is Clovis Rush Road. So if you live in those areas there, and Old Portable Road, this is where that storm is sitting. This is out into the pine trees getting ready to cross over Old Portable Road there. This storm, let's look at where it's headed and what the locations are. This is going to be in Sledge in 11 minutes. Hamner within 11 minutes also. Make it to Epps, Alabama within 26 minutes. And Bologee within about 30 minutes. So if you're in those areas there in Bologee on across east of Kemper County, heads up, anywhere around Livingston, y'all have a severe thunderstorm warning also. This is going to expire in Kemper in about, let's see, at 11:15. We have 5 minutes remaining on this. And expect this just to ease on across here. The leading edge of that storm now has hit Sumter, not hit, let me reword the way I said that, has reached Sumter County, Alabama. Now, the line for the thunderstorm has moved. It is almost now here at the Cowboy Church there on Townsend Road. And it's making its way across. And again, as we go up here, this is going to be just south. This is Electric Mills right here. This is Baca Valley. And here, this is right before you get Electric Mills. You go across, and probably right here is where the old roadside park was. We got that bridge as you're coming in right there. So the roadside park would have been right here. It's right there at the line where the thunderstorm warning is. Been many a year since that was open, and I think there's a water tower sitting up there on top of that hill now. I don't know how all that came about, but a few changes as it happened. Let's go back down and look at these sheer winds, see if they've changed any. We're still sitting at 58 mile an hour sheer winds in this. This is a 1 mile wide area that this is circling here. And again, with this, they can touch down at any moment and cause a little damage to trees and whatnot. Now, this purple area, and we've got a lot of lightning with this storm starting to show up here. This was about 4 minutes ago. We had lightning here right across the state line. We had some lightning over at Epps, Alabama. Y'all are starting to pick up this at 11:10. That was about a minute ago. Y'all actually had some of this also. So be careful in those areas. Getting reports of loud thunder and raining heavy now in the Collinsville area. Linda Dean said raining in Collinsville. Loud thunder is what Anna Brown said. So heads up there. As we look at this, let's see here. Heavy rain just north of Hickory was just posted. Linda Accord, thank you for posting that. Watching for the updates, Betty Phillips, thank y'all. I'm just going down to see if we've got any other updates. Just raining. Debbie Penny was stating that it was just raining heavy up by the West Lauderdale area. So y'all keep it in mind. All right, let's go back over here and look at this. Still about 5 minutes remaining on this thunderstorm. Let's go back over Kemper County, Lauderdale County, of what we've got coming. There's more on the way. Let's start with our friends over here. I started back over here a moment ago. And let's back out again, show you what I started out doing as that storm intensified. We've got these storms that are now moving into Newton County. Heavy rain all around Newton, northward up Highway 15 to Decatur. All of this area here at East Central Community College, it's pouring. They're at the high school right there, downtown Newton, over at the Newton County High School area there, all the way over to Hickory, in between Hickory and Chunky. Y'all be ready. And I don't think we've got rain yet out at Lazy Acres. I could be wrong. It is just about to Lazy Acres, Christmas Tree Farm. Rose Mobile Homes, it's pouring down buckets there. That road that you take into Decatur, a lot of rain there. Back over to Lawrence right here at the post office is the tail end of this storm. It's coming up Highway 19, and this is what everybody's making the comments about here in Collinsville. A lot of it. Dark and zero, Denise Reese said. We'll go down there in just a moment because there's a storm headed there also. We start up here on 19. This is going to be right here where Talbot Enterprises is where the heavy rain starts and moves back southwest, or southeast rather, into Lauderdale County. As we come across these two Newton, boy, look at that right here on the line. So Collinsville, this is headed your way. It's going to be dark, it's going to be heavy, and it's on the way. This starts here at Battlefield. Y'all have got a lot of rain there. Over to West Lauderdale Elementary, there's a lot, but not as much rain as right here in this corner here if you follow 19 past the Pig and right there at the county line. And all points as you go up here past Martin area, look at this. It is pouring. Be careful. Nut Road, if you live out on Ball Diamond Road, all of this rain is on top of this area right now, stretching east back over. It hadn't quite made it over to the Sam Dale Monument, but is headed that way. And this is Arkadelphia Baptist Church sitting here. Now, the West Lauderdale Elementary School, y'all got another round of rain. Chet, y'all got some rain coming your way. Raining at the four-way stop and right there at coming up on Tyson's veterinary clinic, right there in Collinsville on Church Road where all the churches are. Rain is right there at Tyson's place, and it'll be there in a few moments. Chamberville, y'all are getting a lot of rain. It's going to move across 494 where Freeman Tractor is, and where right here is where the fire department sits. Y'all expect that rain there on 19. All right, let's go down and follow this in the county. I don't know if the microphones that I've got generally drowns out any noise that goes in the room. But I promise you the echoes that I'm hearing outside of my studio outside are loud, loud thunder. All right, let's look here in southern Lauderdale County. We're still watching this. All right, they have just canceled the severe thunderstorm warning for Kemper County. That has expired, but we still have severe thunderstorm warning until 11:45 for Sumter County, Alabama, that Livingston area. We'll go back up and watch this. Now, I'm not convinced, because this is pretty hard. They have not listed a thunderstorm warning for any of this, but this is just as powerful as this was as far as rain and being able to see. This just had more potential to produce what we've got right there with these lines. And in Demopolis, Alabama, 45 minutes, you're going to have that. But we'll watch this here in the next few moments to make sure that this one doesn't go hot also. I'm not, all right, we just got something else. All right, let's turn off radar and find out what we got. Let's see. Has been issued. Yeah, Lauderdale County. Let's see here. Let me update here. And this is going to be, and I hate to do that live in front of you, but we have no choice with the way I got things going. This is severe thunderstorm warning for Lauderdale and Newton County that just got issued. So as we pick up in intensity, as I told you, I thought that looked just as bad. Let's look at our lines, and then we'll turn back on radar of how far this goes over. where you can see exactly what's happening here. The line is right there at the Dollar General at Hickory, right there, due east into Meridian. This is going to go up, cut short, take in all of the Collinsville area. Duffy, you're involved in this severe thunderstorm warning, and then cuts across at West Lauderdale Elementary all the way right across NAS Meridian, taking in all of the eastern side of the county. All right, and this is going to cut across right here at Stuckey's Bridge. And this is going to be due north of Clarkdale High School, and this is going to take in the Wynot area. Just below that line is going to be Causeyville. Y'all are not in this, but we've got all these other areas that are. Now, let's back out and let's turn on some radar and just see how bad this thing has turned into. We've got a lot of rain moving in with that. Look at that. Stretching back from Newton all the way across. It's a bunch of that. And again, as this happens, I want to say, woo, boy, that was a big one there. I like to keep you updated with the folks that make this happen. We've got plenty of time to talk about this. I want to say thank you to SMI Automotive. They're on 22nd Avenue. If you hadn't done business with Joe before, visit him. A nice fella. Take care of any accessory for your truck that you need. Chet's Paint and Body out here in Center Hill. He'll fix you up, make sure that your car is back right if you have an incident. Also, Rick Justice Automotive there on North Frontage Road. Tom, get you into a car. Graphics Guru on B Street. If you're needing any type of signage, business cards, they do that. Sanders Gas. Chuck, he's been with us forever in this community at Sanders Gas. And also Snowden and Company Real Estate. If you're looking for a home, wanting to sell yours, talk to them. They can help you there. Now, let's go back and zoom in here, and let's look at some roads in Lauderdale County of what's going on, because this does concern you. If you're out there, you want to make absolutely sure. All right, I got a note here that a dangerous storm is approaching over here at University of West Alabama. As we look at this, and we've got thunderstorms here in Lauderdale, Newton, and then this is intensified here. Livingston, Alabama, y'all be ready for this. Now, this is still, let me turn this back on. This is still a severe thunderstorm warning as we look at this, but intensity of that storm has picked up majorly. Let's turn this on here. Let's see here. Parker is going to be there in 13 minutes in these areas here, cutting right across just due north of Livingston, Alabama at the city limits there. Epps, Alabama, y'all be ready for that. A lot of it going on there. And let me see here. All right, let's go back down to to Lauderdale County where we started out here. Y'all watch this, Livingston. Y'all got that severe thunderstorm warning. Let's move in here at Hickory. All right, let's see here. Thunderstorm Rankin. Yeah, we'll go back further and look over here to the west. We pick up here at Lazy Boy on 15 outside of Newton, and it comes across. When we get here to Hickory, Rose Mobile Homes, heavy. Also, right here at the Dollar General there in Hickory. Boy, y'all have got, that's 2-lane road through there. Y'all be careful. Just east of you is where this storm picks up, right there. That's where the line is, taking in Blunt Store just east of there. Center Ridge, y'all are in this severe thunderstorm warning with Lauderdale County. The rain is now there at Lazy Acres Christmas Tree Farm. Chunky, y'all have got a lot of rain coming on you. Now, everybody that is in downtown Meridian right now and out through let's say out here by the airport and down here where the Plant Sweat is, these areas all across here southeast, you've got another round coming. You've got heavy rain right now, but it is more on the way. Let's back. MCC is pouring down rain right now. As we go up, here's the worst that we've got in Lauderdale County, and this is going to be the West Lauderdale area. Let's look at this all the way from Chamberville. Let's pick up where this is bad and move northward on here and look at this. Let's see here. Thunder in Collinsville. I'm going down through here to see what else we've got here. Lightning and thundering heavy rain in Collinsville. That comes from Libby Mitchell. Cheryl Intrigan watching from Rainbow Lakes. You're going to get your share of rain here in just a few moments. Loud thunder pouring over zero right now. As we look at this, it's flooding in Cicalina. Also watching is Dorothy Harrison. Thank you. Heavy rain at the Meridian Wind Job Center. That's right there on 19 down close to where Walmart was, where the MCC building is now. Dark flooding on State Boulevard Extension. Travis watching in Marion. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. Elizabeth Trivet. See, Inzer getting thunder and rain right now. Dark in the Vinville area. That's southeast. That's going to be right out in here in this area. Right out in here. Right along in there. And y'all got rain coming your way there. As we keep going down the list here, clearing a little in the Louisville area. That's good to know. Also heavy rain in the Center Hill area. I'm out in that direction. It is. All right, let's see here. Starting to lighten really bad, not getting as hard. Debbie Penny. Terrible thunder and lightning and rain on 495 down from Fellowship Church. That'd be my mother-in-law there. Hey, girl. Let's see, replying. I'm scanning through these. Raining heavy in Hickory. We've got thunderstorms and rain near zero now. Teresa Miner is watching. Bad in the Collinsville area. I appreciate LaDonna Bentkel telling me that. Heavy rain there at Eagle Point also. And Carol Hedgepeth is watching. All right, let's go back into the radar and look at all of this. We still have this thunderstorm warning that is moving across here in Sumter County, Alabama. Everybody around Livingston, these areas, y'all heads up. We still have a thunderstorm warning for Lauderdale County and Newton County. The intensity is two different areas, and the worst of this has been over the Collinsville area and northward up to West Lauderdale. Let's look at this where we are. Here at the split where Chet's Paint and Body is out here, and you've got your grocery store sitting right here. I think it's the Spirit Store now. You take that right-hand turn and go on up right before you get to West Lauderdale Elementary School, probably about right here where the Masonic Lodge is. We're pretty close. Here's Masonic Lodge Road right here. It's just south of there. Is where that line cuts across, which included in this thunderstorm warning. West Mount Caramel Road, also Mount Caramel Road, you're involved in this. Raining really heavy on Gibson Road, Haywood Road, these areas. Let's come across here. This is the Obadiah area. Oh, Hughes Telephone. Look at the rain there that we've got. And this is going to be one of the Brown Hook Road right here is where this is. Lots of rain there. This is Oak Tibby here. We're starting to see on the other side of Oak Tibby a little bit of relief. It's still heavy, but the intensity, the worst of it, has crossed over Oak Tibby and is moving through the Bailey area right now. So everybody this is where Owls is down here on State Boulevard Extension. Everybody that's over here by the Northeast complex where the soccer field is, Northeast Elementary School that sits right here, Barham Funeral Home, and we've got Northeast Lauderdale High School. This storm is headed your way. Now, as we prepare everybody out here at Dalewood, y'all have got a tremendous amount of rain coming your way. We drop south here to the four-way stop here in Marion, Mississippi. And this is going to follow down to 39 there where the Coca-Cola plant is and go back east and follow. Here's where the Ag Center sits, just east of Sam's, out here where you jump on to get on that bypass to go toward the equipment area. About 3 miles of that is going to be heavy. But we follow the heavy rain out to the Dollar General here at Southeast High School, cutting short some light showers occurring out where we've got everybody at the Boy Scouts in this area. Look, hadn't quite made it there, but y'all be ready because I'm telling you, this area here at Wyandotte, back west, is going to get all of this that's been coming through this area all through Newton County. It's a bunch. Severe thunderstorm watch has been issued also for our area. And let's look at what has to happen with this while we're live and talking about all this. The areas that included with this in Alabama will include Lowndes, Dallas, Perry, in East Central Mississippi, Chambers, that's Central Alabama, Chambers, Russell, Lee, in Macon County, and Southeast Alabama. Also got Sumter and Greene counties, Marengo County involved in that. And we've got a bunch here in Mississippi as we back out and look at this. Let's take a quick look here of just the areas that they have. Let's turn this off so you can see, because it absolutely puzzles you when you see this. All right, what we've got is Lauderdale County. We've got Clark County. We dip down into Wayne County right here, down to Hattiesburg. We're also going to cut across here to Jasper County. Y'all are in this thunderstorm watch until 5 o'clock this afternoon. So if you look at the big picture of what they're expecting is more of this area through 5 o'clock this afternoon to possibly get this. And this goes from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, all the way over to Columbus, Georgia. Look at that. That's a far stretch there. So we're not out of the woodwork yet on what is to be coming a little bit later on. All right, let's go back now and look at what we've got. Let's look at what we've got going on again, see if we've picked up any more hail in the last little bit. And as we do that, no extraordinary hail to be mentioned. Let's look at damaging winds that's involved with that. Now, we do have that. This dark green area, if you're just tuning in, is what is showing with the winds. This is cutting through most of Newton County. Look at this, the winds that have come through there. That is some kind of heavy in that area. Also, now this is cutting across here at Chunky, northeasterly through Marion, and then coming across at Lauderdale and most of Kemper County. Look at the wind of that. And if you'll look at that red area there here as you go into Alabama, that's some strong, strong winds right here in this watch box area where this severe thunderstorm warning still lies. That's a bunch of it, if you'll look at that right there. So not out of the woodwork by any means at this point. We've got a lot of weather occurring. Let's go back and turn this off so we can see. That's damaging wind. That's the path. Damaging wind. It's scattered throughout this area with the wind. So, all right, the storm tracks are on. We hadn't gotten any storm reports in the last little bit of any damage or hail reported. Let me go down. Tumsuba has thunderstorms. Lisa Joyner just passed along. Raining hard in the Shiloh community that's near Causeyville right now. So thank you, Anna McKee, for passing that on. Slacking up a little bit in the Tanglewood area, and that's going to be out here in this area of 19 where that subdivision is, right out in there. And I was going down our list here. All right, I don't see anything new that was, let's see here, Masonic load. Am I safe in Wisconsin? I'm not looking at Wisconsin at the moment. Somebody posted that from another platform there. But be careful. We'll go up and look at Wisconsin in a few moments there to make sure that you're all right. Let's look at the state of Mississippi and what we've got going on. Now, these blue things that are here are tornadoes and effects that happened last night. We had 2 in Mississippi in the Hattiesburg area. Let's back out, and this is the state. This is what we've got going on. Y'all see all of this? Starting back in really at Houston, Texas, it's light, but it comes across our area and will move out, and we'll carry this same path up through the Carolinas there. Wisconsin, you're okay. I see you sitting there. Y'all are doing fine there. That's good for now. We'll keep a close eye on that. Now, with all this, as Easter approaches, don't forget that we're going to have some severe weather when it rolls in here. I wouldn't call it severe, but we're going to have very cold weather. We have a cold snap that could kill a lot of vegetation. Folks that's been planting the garden. That's going to be Friday morning. We're looking at 29, 30 degrees. Do not forget that. Pay close attention to your weather. Cover up for what you can. All right, let's go back to radar now and dive back into this so you can see what's going on here. We're looking better in Kemper County. The line has now moved in Sumter County, Alabama, right across the line. Epps, y'all are still in this. All right, we're getting thunderstorm watch. Want to make sure that wasn't anything new that I was not aware of. I think this is just another reminder that the severe thunderstorm watch has been issued. Yeah, it has. Those are popping in like crazy. We've had this line. Kemper County has just got light showers there at Porterville. Still heavy to moderate, let's call that. The worst of the rain here at Sumter County. Let's zoom in, and that's going to be right here at Livingston. As we at McCainville is where this is, Alabama. And let's zoom in on the road of where the worst of this stuff is here. 5920. That's where that is, and this is going to be near Parker, Alabama. Dr. Martin Luther King Highway, that area there, it's coming through there, moving pretty heavy. Just due north of downtown Livingston, Alabama, moving to the east. And as you look at this is going to cut straight across and go near Forkland, Alabama. So y'all be prepared for this in Forkland. Heavy rain in there. Again, that severe thunderstorm warning will last until 11:45. 15 more minutes remaining on that. We go back to Lauderdale County, and Newton County is now safe. That has been lifted for Newton County, the severe thunderstorm warning. Still heavy showers in Newton County, but the intensity has died down, and it's right here at the county line is where everything is this afternoon. Look at that. Heavy, heavy showers. Let's turn on location so we can all kind of know where we are. Sometimes you look at these maps and it's really hard to tell where something is. This is going to be right here as you get into Lauderdale County, Rock Hill Church. That's my point, just north of 20 here. This is where Graham is located, New Providence, back over here in Newton County. As we follow this up, this is Meehan. As we go north of Meehan, heavy, heavy rain as we go up through here. Sicalina. Y'all have still got a lot of rain. More coming here that will cross 19 in the next few moments. All these areas here at MCC, y'all have got rain as well that is approaching you in the next few moments. Now, the intensity that we're seeing, we got two areas here. Right as you come into Lauderdale County and out here in the Bailey Center Hill area, and this is going to be making its way across the northeast portion of Lauderdale County. So Dalewood, although it's not horrible at the moment, you have it coming. You're getting a little break right now, as you'll see this area here. And all of this back Ralph Morgan, y'all have got a lot of rains coming. The Rainbow Lakes area, light rain starting to come into the lake there. Here's Russell. This is where Rainbow Lake sits. Let's go down and look at some of these roads here that we got a lot of activity. Again, all of this is under a severe thunderstorm warning still at this point. This is Marion, where you come across and you go up to Industrial Park up here. And this is going to be PV Drive back in here. This is where Lockheed Martin sits. Heavy rain through there. And it cuts across south back down to the Ag Center, right out to the southeast area there where Dollar General is. Going probably, about 2 miles down the road here past Southeast High School. That's where we've got the rain in those areas. But the intensity now, not near what we've got in northern Lauderdale County and western Lauderdale County at the moment. Let's dip down here. We don't want to leave out anything here. Now, we've got... this is not in the warned areas. You dip down into Clark County, but this is Energy right here, getting a good bit of rain right now. This is the Energy Church, Snail. Y'all have got some showers coming your way. Light rain right there at Clarkdale High School at the moment. Let's back out here and take a look. Another round of this is you'll look out here to our southwest. Severe thunderstorm warning until 12:30, and this is going to be for Simpson, Smith, and Covington County. Smith County is not that far from Lauderdale County, and you can bet your boots if they get one, this will probably fire off another one as it comes through and approaching over here to Jasper and Clark counties. This is where this is making its way across. We've got 2 counties involved in it. There are actually 3 counties if you count down in this area right here. So watches for all of us as these storms come from the Jackson area. Let's go back up now, and boy, a lot of rain there in Lauderdale County. Let's turn this off and follow again and look at our locations and cut across so you can just see a clearer picture of what we've got going on. South of I-20 at Newton is where the heavier rain is. This is Highway 15 that takes you down to Montrose, and that's a 2-lane road. If for any reason you stay at home and not travel right now, wait that out. It won't hurt to wait 20 minutes, and that storm's going to move on across. As we go across Newton and Hickory, it's moderate rain there. We get to Hickory, and it starts picking up big time. As you get to Chunky, heavier rain. By the time you get fully into Lauderdale County, look at that. That area right there at Meehan, it is dumping, and that where you can't see the end of your hood. If you had the old days when all cars had hood emblems, you remember those? Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see it at this point. So wait it out. Don't travel if you don't have to in these areas. Let's turn on locations, dive deeper into this of what we've got. Now, this is going to be approaching here in the next, I'd say, 60 seconds. Goodwater Baptist Church area. If you live in that area, you've got a lot of rain fixing to come upon you. This area all across here through Sterling, Arundel, y'all be ready. Plant sweat. This rain is coming towards you in the next little bit. Downtown Meridian, we're starting to see rain at Rush Hospital up here by Anderson's Hospital also. Meridian High School has got the rain, that area in between there, and Mr. Discount Drugs out at Broadmoor. Look at that, the North Hills area. Down by Northcrest Baptist Church, down by the old bowling alley, a lot of rain coming. Now, this comes on down right to Highland Park area. Not as heavy at Highland Park as it is up here at North Hill Street, but still heavy showers there if you're cutting across through those areas this afternoon. And points from the Coca-Cola, as you come out of where AutoZone is and you come out and you pass the Coca-Cola plant, Teal Newell is going to be sitting here, and you go past that. As you get past Johnson Mobile Homes here, the rain's going to get a little bit heavier there. As you dip down past Mississippi Power here, it's raining pretty good, and you get to the 4-way stop there in Marion, and you're standing there looking, and you've got Burns on the right, and you've got Conoco on the left. You take a right and go up toward the industrial park. Heavy. Now, I'm starting for the first time. I've had some blinking with the lights. Now, let's do this while we're talking. Let's just check for safe management and see if we've got any power outages with EMEPA. Let's turn this back on. Let me go back over here and take a look and pull this up. As we look at this, we've got 29 without power, and let's see where that is. This is going to be all in Lauderdale County without power right now is what we've got. So I'm sure EMEPA is on this doing it. And let's look see where they are. We've got 2 areas here. Let's zoom in. We got an area here up by Daleville. That this area right here. There are 9 meters that are out up here due west of Daleville. Let's get in here and take a look at this. This is on Highway 493 is where this is. I'm going to close that out. 493 right off of it. Here's Daleville here. This is 493 through the bushes there. Let's now go down and look at this other area that we've got in Lauderdale County. This is going to be west of Meridian, just coming into Lauderdale County. This is Nellyburg. This is 20. This is Meehan area. Let's zoom in here. There you go. Old Highway 80. It's north of there. You've got Old 8th Street Road through the bushes there. Meehan just north of there is where this is. And let me see here. Maybe I can. This is going to be on Morgan Road. Just off of the air control station road, right through that area without power right now. Again, 29 people as they work to restore the power there. Let me go back and let's just see what's happening statewide, if there's any other counties that have got any issue with power outages right now. And I hit the wrong button. Wouldn't you know that? Shame on me. All right, let's go to the state of Mississippi and look what's being offered. I got a bunch of buttons. I sometimes don't know what to do with them, but I am not slacking when it comes to buttons to push. All right, we got Lauderdale 29. We've got 0 in Kemper. 53 Neshoba Countyans are without power. 51 in Leake. 1 person in Scott. Jasper County 0 and Clark County is full power at this point. So that's good news. All right, we kind of got a grip on that, know where that is. Let's scroll down and see what else has been said. Let's see, light rain, but a lot of thunder and portable will still get reported. I'm at work in North Hills. Electricity went off and came back on. Phones are off. Iris Buckley said that's in the North Hills area. Getting very bad in Vimville-Russell Camp Road. Good to know that. All right, let's look at our line. And again, Newton County now is out of the severe thunderstorm warning. Only Lauderdale County remains in this, and this is going to be until 11:45. So that gives us 7 minutes remaining on this. Let's back out here. Make sure I'm not leaving anybody off. Now, again, all of this area joining into Lauderdale County, there's a lot of rain from Hickory all the way over. But the intensity now here lies in, it's got a northwesterly twist. All the way up to the Ralph Morgan Rodeo to NAS Meridian, it is pouring rain. Out at Dalewood, y'all now have this storm. Let's start here and work our way across and look at the areas that we need to be concerned with. And if I haven't mentioned your area, we'd love to know about it. Tell me what's going on where you are so we can pass this on. Kim Valking, watching from equipment, thanks. If you have not shared my page or invited your friends to join, please do so everybody can know where these storms are. I do weather a little bit different than anybody else in town. I'm not knocking anybody else who does weather. I just do it a little differently, and I couldn't do it without you. And the only way that others know is, well, you telling them. And sharing it on your page, inviting your friends, and you have to follow it to get the updates, to know when I'm live and what we're doing. Liking a page is great, but it will not give you the updates with Facebook. Now, I'm also live now on YouTube. Should you get blocked out of Facebook, say something you shouldn't that they don't like, you can follow me on Facebook, and you can also follow me there on Twitch. That's a different way of getting this. All right, let's cut across here if I give my spill as reasons to watch me. I do appreciate y'all. Goodwater Baptist Church, y'all got a lot of rain as we move northeasterly across here. Now, this area here, Goodwater Road, we're going to cut up, and we're going to get right up here by the where the jail cells are, right here at Lost Gap where the jail is, all at the truck stop area, pouring down rain. Cuts across through the pine trees there where the split is at 59 over to the airport. Now, not as bad. Now, it's heavy rain if you're over here working at structural steel this afternoon where UPS and FedEx is back in here. It's raining, but just to the west of you across the highway there at 59 is the heavier rain that's going to pass through you here in the next few moments. So be ready. As we're showing this not far from let's show this down. You don't see this as much in the downtown area. This is where the Children's Museum is here on 22nd Avenue, and this is where SMI sits. And you go back, what is this, 1, 2, 3 blocks back, and we had a lightning strike 2 minutes ago here on 25th Avenue South in downtown Meridian. That's Hawkins Memorial United Methodist Church, Southside Church. But right there where St. Andrews, that was a loud pop where that struck. The Meridian Police Department sits right here. All of that area there. All right, let's back out here. Look at this now. Y'all are going to get more heavy rain at MCC all through here, big lots, this area here. Out to Walmart, if you go up through here in between this stretch, State Boulevard extension to Hookston, all the way into Collinsville, right before you get to the four-way stop, it's going to lighten up. Now let's go across here and look at the northern part of the county. This is going to cut across. The new design on this has got the thunderstorm warning coming across there at Obadiah, Mississippi. And the further that you get here at Lauderdale, how many folks we got watching in the Lauderdale area right now? Y'all have got a lot of rain coming down on y'all if you're anywhere. Highway 45 north out of Meridian all the way into Lauderdale. There at the Strip, where all of this, if you live on base, it's coming down on you. As we get to Lauderdale, Mississippi, look at this. This is where the Ralph Morgan Rodeo sits. This is going to be the Conoco truck stop. I'll call it a truck stop. And as we go back here, we got the post office in this area. All of this pouring. York, Alabama Road. As you go across here to go to York, as we come across here, Kewanee, as you would cut down through here and come around where Dalewood Lake. Dalewood has got a lot of rain also. We follow that on out to Toom-Suba. Tons of rain. And this is going to be Tom Bailey Lake here. We still got heavy rain at Tom Bailey Lake. A little bit more coming your way from over here at Rainbow Lakes across here to Toom-Suba. We got a little bit of area right here that hadn't got the rain, but have no fear, just north of Alamucha, you're going to get your share. This is the Simmons Wright store. Y'all have got rain. Not as heavy as it's going to be here in the next few moments. We go over here right across that state line to Cuba, Alabama. We go up to McElroy Trucking. And this is up here at Lake Louise. Hadn't quite. The rain should be there within probably 45 seconds, according to radar, how that works. Let's do an update now. Let me hit, and I didn't turn that back on. Let me do an update. I apologize about that. I was moving around without y'all watching this. This is our latest update on radar. Let me turn all of this off. All right, we still have the severe thunderstorm warning, and as this has taken shape, let's look at so you can just put this into relation. Now, it still does go out here to Wynot, but it's going to be a little bit before these storms make it to Wynot. Still not raining hard there. We're watching western Lauderdale County from Lost Gap right now. Just the old saying of taking a beating. Yep, it's showing there. And apologize about that map being down for just a second there. All right, we're back with this as we go all the way up. Let's look at this road here. This is Highway 19 at Hookston is where this is. This is out at Cricket Road. We've got heavy rain there, and it cuts across to State Boulevard Extension past Owls. We'll go up here to the country store where that runs in, and then follow Pine Springs Road here. This is going to run back down. This is Chandler Road. The further south that you go on Chandler Road that you get near 19, the heavier the rain is. And as you can tell, the rain is moving this direction. Northcrest is getting moderate rain, but you're getting ready to get all of this rain here that's moving through Nellyburg back on top of you, stretching from Northcrest Baptist down to where the school is, where Meridian High School is. Highland Park. We're going to cut across over here. This area here where Lowe's is, on top of the hill here, you've got Rick Justice sitting over here. All this has got another round of heavy rain fishing to come to it, and it cuts across here by Sam's on top of the hill there. Popeye's Chicken in this area, all the way out to Bonita Lakes, past this Coliseum, to where you would go out toward 19, toward the Dollar General. Getting a little break in that area right now, but you've got more on the way. So don't give up and think, well, this has already passed, because it has not. We've got, let's see here. How much longer do we have on this? This should be, the warning should be dropping out any minute now, unless they phase this out. Let's do a hard reboot here and see if that has faded out without them renewing it. And it has. It has just now ended. So at this point, let's look at the entire state. Let's turn this off and look. All right, what we've got now is we don't have any warnings. We do have our severe, we do have a warning here. We've got our thunderstorm watch, including Lauderdale County and south toward the coast. Let's go here and see what we've got going on here, how much longer this is going to be. Severe thunderstorm warning. This is for southeastern Simpson, Smith County, and northern Covington counties. That's until 12:30, so about, say, 45 minutes remaining on that. We'll watch this to see if this is going to come across and affect Clark County and Jasper County. Jasper looks like it could get a little bit of this here in the next little bit, and it's iffy as if this holds together and comes into Clark County. We'll watch that. All right, let's turn radar back on and see what we've got going on here. Now, I'm not going to bail on this just yet because we got a lot of rain still coming down. Let's go back and check and see if anything has happened, if we've gotten any more of this hail or anything included with this. Now, we do have hail north of Meridian. This is taken in Highway 45 area, portable area. Heavier, though, as we get over here just to the northwest of Livingston, Alabama. Look at all that coming down. As you come across here, this is Edendale, 2 Mile Bottom in Kemper County right here. Go east, look how much heavier it gets right when you get to the state line. Boyd, Alabama. Y'all are getting, this is Highway 17, Boyd, Alabama. This stretch in between here up toward ML. Almost to ML, didn't quite make it. Sledge is that community right there. But there at the ML post office in that area, all the way over, stretching over just south of Epps, Alabama, there was a lot of hail that came down with that storm in there. Let's check now and see what our winds are still doing. We still do have a good bit of wind involved with this as it tracks across there. Clark County, y'all are still looking good. I promise you that thunder then just rattled my chair. I hadn't had my chair shaking in quite some time, but that was a strong little shake there. Now, again, I don't want to make anybody over concerned because we are out of the warned area for the moment. But expect this rain and this heavy stuff here probably across Lauderdale County and Newton County for the next 30 minutes or so. It's not out of the woodwork yet. The heaviest, we've got two areas that are the worst in Lauderdale County right now. Downtown Meridian, let's look at this. Here's our downtown areas here. Look at this. Starting roughly at the softball complex there, a little bit south of there as you go past where Northeast Complex is and you come on down into Meridian here. Over at Poplar Springs, we still got heavy rain out to the bowling alley, about where the old Dixie gas station was there, where State Boulevard extension was. You'd go right to go back out to 19 or left to go toward downtown Meridian. MCC still getting a lot of heavy rain out to the split there at Lost Gap. As you come past Lost Gap, if you're coming into Meridian, it's going to be heavier. The airport, a lot of rain. As we go just past the airport and you were to take that right to go to Plant Sweat there at Arundel Road, that old railroad track there, one day somebody's going to repair it to where it's smooth to go across. But as you go through there, and of course this road here is blocked to where you can no longer travel. That road was cut off, but if you follow this on back down to the Clarkdale area there, we've got a lot of rain there coming up on Plant Sweat in those areas. Now, as we go over to 22nd Avenue, as you come in past the Evangel Temple and you come down the hill, still raining all the way to 22nd Avenue there across to Walmart, and it gets heavier in between Walmart and there over to past Sam's, and you get out to the Coliseum, a lot of rain. We've got rain approaching the Dollar General out here in the area of Southeast. Light rain at Wynot, nothing heavy. Let's cut across the line here. And it looks like, I want to make sure, severe thunderstorm watch, that has been canceled, the thunderstorm warning also for Alabama. So that is, we've got some good news on this. Now, this doesn't change the fact that we still got a lot of rain in Lauderdale County, and these are the only two severe thunderstorm warnings that we've got going on here, is back here to the west of us, south of Brandon. This could possibly be affecting all points, look as though it is headed toward the Jasper and Clark County area, these thunderstorms. Then there's no guarantee that they're going to hold together and be as strong as when they get here, but a lot of activity nonetheless that is headed that way. Let me do some thank yous while we're talking to folks that help us out with this. I want to say a big thank you to Master Flow. They take care of all your plumbing needs, Hattiesburg area, all the way south to the Mississippi Gulf Coast. If you live in those areas and watching, you need some plumbing, they'll help you. The Red Barn Plant and Produce, they're out in the southeast area. If you need some produce, Charlie's got it for you, some hanging plants, some vegetables. They take care of you there. The Precast Group, they're located here in Meridian, and what they do is tornado shelters. If you need a shelter, well, they'll help you. Custom built here starting at around $4,600. If you got a stimulus check coming in and you think, I really need this, talk to them. They'll take care of you on that. Freeman Tractor out in the Cicalina area. Also, Talbot Enterprise. Can't say enough about them saving you money on cars up there just into Neshoba County there at House. Kim's Photography. She'll get you taken care of with senior portraits. Why Not Motorsports Park. Can't beat Rodney and his family. bring you good racing each weekend. Thank you to y'all for being a part of this. SMI, as I mentioned them in the gang there on 22nd Avenue for your truck parts. Chet's Paint and Body out in Center Hill who take care of you there. Rick Justice Automotive, got plenty of cars for you to choose from. Graphics Guru on B Street. If you need a business card, you need lettering on your vehicle, that's what they do. Sanders Gas, from getting you a generator, if you don't want to be without power again, they do that. And, of course, they will also help you there with air conditioning, all of that. The good folks at Snowden and Company Real Estate, they'll help you find homes anywhere. And they're looking for homes to sell. If you've got one to list, talk to them. San Marcos Mexican Restaurant. Chino, say hello to Chino for me. Lauderdale County Farm Supply, been there forever. Ron and his friendly staff. Eastgate Tire Center. If you haven't visited Matthew and his family in Marion, they give you a price. They stand by it. They'll rotate your tires. If you've got a problem, they will help you. Why? Because they're family owned, just like you. They want you to come back. EMEPA and Joe and his friendly staff at the Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville are some of the folks that help us out with the weather each and every day. As we look at these pictures here, we're seeing that the intensity has died down for a little bit. So that is good news for us. Thankfully, that is starting to dwindle a little bit. I'm going to remain here close by and watch this. And again, if this pops back up, as we pull this up, if this pops back up into more thunderstorm warnings, we'll go back live. We'll let you know exactly where it is. And I'm going to be watching this area right here as it tracks across. Should this fire off more warnings, we'll come back. We'll be live to let you know exactly what is going on throughout the afternoon hours. Again, on a scale of 1 to 5, our area is at a 2. We're hoping this stuff is out of here no later than 1:30. They originally said, the National Weather Service said it would be out by 1. Let me double check and see if they posted anything new since we last looked. As we pull this up so you can see it as well. This is with the National Weather Service. South of Meridian, they're putting in that from 1 to 4. So this is what these thunderstorms that we're watching right here, right there, in this area here. This is the 1 to 4 range. So possibility of a little bit more of that later on. 9 to 1 for the Meridian area is what they're claiming there, and it's about an hour. That could be close to it. But let's give it to 1:30 to watch for downtown Meridian, and then Clark County, we're going to watch you into these afternoon hours. Should this change, I'll let you know. We're watching it very closely. At the end of the day, we're doing this to keep you safe. Bar none. That's what it's all about. Can't do it without you. Again, thank you for sharing. Let somebody else know about it, and we'll be back should the threat of weather fire back up. I appreciate it. We'll be back here at Scotty Ray's Weather. Thank you, and God bless. I'll see you soon.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by